I genuinely don't know what I'm gonna do with this. But whatever I do, boy do I hope it's good. The time is 11:29 a.m. I will make the announcement soon. There we are. The time is 11:30 a.m. And we are live, ladies and gentlemen of New York City. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, I still look ugly. Maybe if I position it towards like facing me, it'll be better. Or maybe in like dim light, I don't know. Regardless of what happens, we're here. We are live. We are up and running. It'll be better. You know what? The full look. It is dead silent right now. Bruh. This is terrifying me. I should probably put on some background music, but I'm not going to do that because, well, I don't know. But you looky here, we already got someone in the shadows. Who is that? You know what? Oh, it's me. What is wrong with me? The full look. We are approximately 2 minutes on the clock. It is dead silent right now. Bruh. This is terrifying me. Yes, I know, I know. I'm just like, yo, late to church. Lord above. Oh, I should probably inform them too. There we are. Finally, some people. Yeah, unfortunately, Andy, you're the only one here at the moment, which is kind of sad, but whatever. It is what it is. We'll get more people eventually. While I'm here, I might as well add something to the other scene real quick. We are in church, and I am staring you down. God bloody got stuck again. What do you mean? Great. What's the size to this thing? Great, it broke the thing. Of course, I probably should have set this all up beforehand, but whatever. Great. I forgot I needed to unmute this tab. This is going horribly, and it isn't even the first few seconds. You are live with Lord Groovington the Toast. Speak your sin to me, my child. Whenever the Discord voice actually works. There it goes.
Fuck, what am I supposed to say?
I don't know.
Lampy. Lamp.
This was the worst mistake I've ever made. You know what? I'm turning off this stupid thing. I'm just gonna go webcam only.
Yes, sir. Forgive me, am I supposed to confess yet? Am I supposed to do it?
Yeah, just go ahead. I'm setting up some technical issues. Don't worry.
Okay.
First time, and it won't be the last. That's why we're in the church.
Okay.
Lord
Forgive me, Daddy, for I have sinned. When I was in the seventh. Okay, so in my school, we have this little thing called Go Guardian. If you don't know what it is, it's a little thing teachers use to check on what students are doing on their little computers. I'd give you a little example, but I don't have time. I don't think you have time. But whatever. So all right. So basically, if I were to like be on a game during class where we're using our computers, the teacher could see that and like turn it off, whatever. And some teachers they they do not check Go Guardian a lot. And so and so and when I had this one classmate that I fucking despised. Oh, my bad. I did not mean to swear in the house of the Holy Lord. I see. Okay. I see. Yeah, I understand. So I hated him a lot. And so I wanted to make him miserable. And so every time he got up and went to the bathroom, I always sat like a far across the room from him. So I tell the teacher that I was helping him on his computer. And then I pull up like I pull up No, I pulled up random moaning noises. And I turned and I didn't turn it on though. I didn't make it play immediately. I I put it on 0 seconds. I put it on pause and I turned. Yeah, I forced him to play it. I turned his brightness all the way down so it looked like his computer was dead. And then and then when he came back and went to his computer, he'd be like, "What the heck? My computer's dead." And I would be like, "Hey, press the space bar." That turns on the computer really fast. He tapped it so hard. All everyone could hear in the class was And I used to do this all the time, and he would. It wasn't just. It wasn't just like women. It was men. It was men at times.
It
It was
was
men and
men?
women.
So
Yeah,
you're telling me
it
you are
was.
doubling down?
Yeah, it was men too. It was men noises. And each and every time I do it in that same class, and he didn't know who was doing it, and all he knew, he didn't even realize he was getting pranked most of the time. He thought he like left on a tab or some shit. I did that
How
every day to
long did
terrorize
it
him.
take for him to find out? How long?
He didn't even last day of school because I played multiple things at once,
The
and
last
he was like,
day?
"All right, God,
How long did
multiple."
this go for? That's some serious dedication. You might not be this
First
might
trimester to last trimester, so basically the entire school year. I didn't even do it like every single day. I did it every day that I was like fucking mad. And I was like or like that I didn't want to be at school, and I knew I'd die each and every time I did it. The teacher didn't even suspect it. That's the funny thing. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know how I got away with it. It's hilarious. Hilarious, dude. You want me to? You want me to say another one? Or uh,
there it goes, we're back. That was
alright.
yeah, I honestly think you're going to hell for that. But that was funny, so whatever. That was that's the kind of stuff I was hoping for when I started this stream.
Okay.
That is exactly
Do
the
you want?
kind of stuff I was hoping to hear. Maybe worse, maybe better, but mostly that.
So you want another one, or do you want another person?
Might as well. Live on stream, baby. As it always.
So is that a yes or no?
That's
Because I have many more
that's a
stories.
go ahead.
All right, bet. Let's do this. So there's a pool I go to all the time. Very large pool, very kind of boring pool. So to entertain myself, you know what I did? There's this one kid slide that was genuinely funner than like two other slides.
Okay, I thought this was gonna go in a completely different direction, but you still have my interest.
So there's this kid slide, right? It's like green. You can go like shoot yourself down it. It's fucking hilarious. You can like splash the moms that are on their phones and stuff. But that's not the point.
Okay.
Basically, when it would get too crowded, I put my leg out and make little kids trip and fall, just so I could get another spot in line. Get a faster spot so I can go down the slide faster.
It,
And basically, when they trip and fell, they would try and go back to their mother. So I knew that I could profit off that and give me and my friends more spots in the line. I didn't even do that with like that slide only. I did it with like a racing slide too. I do it with all the slides. I'm a little master schemer.
I have no words for how much damnation you have brought to this land.
Alright.
Apologize to Slytherin.
Apologize to who?
Apologize to the dragon. You have upset her feelings.
Sorry, dragon.
She is pleased with your apology. I will not put her back.
Alright, I'll do 2 more.
Apologize to the dragon.
Or do you
How
want me
do
to
you
just keep
still
on going
have
someone
more
else?
after that?
Yeah, still have more.
No one man should contain this much sin.
Oh, you'd be surprised. Anyways, do you have any keep on going until like someone else wants to confess, or
I mean, does anyone else in the chat wish to confess their sins? If need be, Discord is literally right there. Right up there, top right corner.
anybody else? Is that a? Oh yeah, we have 5.
We got 5. This is new.
Yes, this
I
is
have never
awesome.
had more than 3.
Oh, that's funny.
Flat honest, I've never really had more than 3.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so. Well, get on the call, you stupid rat.
Huh?
Twitch chat.
Yeah.
I believe we have a taker.
Ah.
Now, if you do not mind me shutting off the image momentarily. There it goes. It is now gone. Thank you for your time. I will be seeing you eventually. You are live with Lord Groovington the Toos. What?
We're both in the same house, but go ahead, Groovy.
You are live with Groovington the Toos.
Woo. So, which story do you want to hear first?
How many stories y'all got up? How many do you have just laying around in your back pocket?
Too many.
Yeah, you think?
So, this one is kind of funny. Kind of. So I was at school, right?
That's what they said about your mom, and look at that. Continue.
So like normally during lunch and stuff like that, people are just like, sometimes they just up and leave during lunch. Like in middle school they did that.
They do that at high school too. They still do that to this day. I should know.
So you want to know what I did? Every time someone left, I stole something of theirs and put it somewhere else to where only I would know where it's at. So no one would know where any of their lunch stuff is, and they're all just like, "Where did my food go?"
So now my question is, what exactly did you steal? Like, did you steal like whole DSs or?
Chocolate milk cartons, orange juice cartons, apple juice cartons, just like all of their drinks.
You know, it's fitting that you're named Rice because you really do absorb liquid.
Good luck getting hydrated when I steal your blood out of your body.
75% water. More like 200% water because I just stole someone else's. Anyway, yeah, you're going to hell.
That's
Is that the plan?
that's the plan. I gotta steal the water and
Your sin has been deemed unredeemable, and unfortunately, you're going to the gamer pit. Goodbye. Unless you have another story that could possibly redeem this, which I doubt.
I do have one story from the water park. This is more of just like, oh, wow, I got flashbacks to one of the times I almost drowned. Again. So, basically, there was only 2 attractions open at the water park that we went to after having to wait outside for an hour in band. I mean, it's good because we did get to skip all of school that day, but it's bad because we had to wait an entire hour before even getting in the water park. Then we had to do the concert thing. Then we could finally walk around the water park and stuff. So the attractions that were open were the kiddie pool thing, like the big stuff that they have in like Pirates Cove and stuff. That and a wave pool. I usually stayed around in the wave pool, but one time I had the idea, you know what? Let's go as far as I can go down in the wave pool. And then I got blasted with a wave, almost like sent back to the beginning of the wave pool. Like, any of those were enough to make anyone fall down. Kind of like this skiff.
So, what is so bad about this?
What's bad about this is the fact that there was several schools before us, and the fact that there was no water parks that the school could afford.
You're going to hell. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye. I'll see you down there.
What a twat. He stole every bit of liquid in the cafeteria. I'm almost tempted to call him again and ask him if he stole the mayonnaise. The reason for the great mayonnaise shortage of 1885. Who knew that it was a singular grain of rice? All the liquid is mine. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it in hell. Anywho, window capture, back up in line. Now we wait. Eventually we'll stop the whole confession part of the stream and eventually just start playing games and stuff. But right now, this is too good not to milk. Exactly, Andy. That's what I'm saying. Live action DMs. Let you go again. Sure. At this point, sure. He has 2 more. Great. You are once again live with Lord Groovington the Toast. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Oh,
You cut off there. What's going on?
forgive me, Poppy, for I have sinned.
This time it better be good. This time it better be real good, I swear, or you're getting the belt.
I have two tails because you said we get 2 tails. But anyways, this is after lunch. Okay, we're walking back to the staircase, going to our lockers. So my friends, they put the most dirty, nasty shit ever in our water bottles, and like the little plastic water bottles, right? And this dude had like a marble and a rock and a hot dog, and he put it inside the water bottle. It up and made it like hard. Gave it to me, and he said, do the dispatch empty, do the dispatch empty. I'm like, I'm not doing that. He says, I'll give you $20. Before you can even say bucks, I shot that thing out like it was a fucking baseball. You know what it did?
What'd you do?
It hit some retard kid, and it splattered all over the floor, and the hot dog got on someone's pants. They never knew it was me. They thought it was my friend, and he went to the office.
That is one way to gum it. I'll tell you what.
And I did it again, and I hit the same person. This time the hot dog got on his pants.
Alright, that was...
So that is my first tale.
Honestly, that one was actually kind of tame considering the first one.
Alright. Now, do you want to hear my second one?
I'm kind of entitled to at this point.
Okay, this one's good. This one's a bit of a doozy. So as a kid, we used to go to these stores, right? And I always met this kid there at this fair play. He'd always take the food I wanted. And so I came prepared this time. I knew what I wanted to do. I went to the canned food sections. And I got like 4, 5, 6 cans, right? And I went to this, and we were just walking around the store. And I was like, "Honey, why do you have 6 soup cans?" And I was like, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it." And then we see the kid. I readied my soup cans, and I saw something that I wanted. And then he went for it too, and I beat the shit out of his head with the soup cans. He had a dent. All the soup cans had a dent. He had a small dent in his head. Who gives a shit? I got my chips. So I blew a raspberry in front of his face while he was on the ground crying, and I walked back. Didn't even put back the soup cans. They were just on the floor. They made it seem like this idiot hit himself in the head 4,000 times with a soup can. Or 2, or 3, or 4, or 5, or 6.
You are a
So I
menace
just
to
beat him
society. God
mercilessly.
dang, Andy. Someone's gotta put you down.
I
bro.
wanted my chips. Hey, chill, bro.
That's someone gotta be
I just wanted my chips.
Hey, don't worry. Not even loaded.
Oh.
God, I wish. Prop gun.
I just wanted my chips. What else is a man supposed to do?
Something
Let him take the
sensible
chips
and
that I
not
want.
that? You don't
Nah.
beat a man near death and give him a dent in his head for stealing a bag of chips.
He didn't give a shit.
If he was
He
doing
always
your
did
wife,
it.
that's when you can do it. That I would consider righteous.
He also smacked me. He also smacked me and pushed me when I tried to grab the chips. And I was like, no. And he didn't answer me. I was like, hey, that's not fair. He just laughed and walked away, and he kept on staring at me. with a smile. I was
Okay,
like,
maybe he does deserve it. I don't know.
that's my boiling
Just
point.
maybe
And then
he
okay,
deserves
hold on.
it.
It's not over. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. There's more. There's more. There's a lot more. Okay. Okay. So, like a year or two go by. I'm like older. I'm 7. I see the kid again. He still has the dent in his head, by the way. And so I see a bag of chips I want, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll take these, I guess. I was feeling a bit hungry. See the kid again. He has soup cans behind me. He tapped me on the shoulder, and he tried to dent me with the soup cans. So I smacked one in his face, and I effortlessly drop kicked him in the nutsack, grabbed his leg, and threw him over my shoulder onto the floor. I don't know how I did that. I wasn't more throwing him on my shoulder. It's more like I kicked him and then I like tripped. I kicked the back of his leg after I kicked him in the ball so he would fall. And then I like made all the soup cans drop on his face. And then you got a little bruise on the side of his face. Now that he's older. Flash forward like a couple more years. I'm this age. I'm trying to get a Coke. Trying to get a little Coke can, a little gigantic bottle of Coke, a 2 liter, you'd say, from the back of the store. I see him again. This time he's older, he's gruffier, he seems stronger. But I got stronger too. So basically, I see him again. We stare at each other, and I ask him about the dent on his head. And he starts coping, and so he runs over to me and he's trying to fight me. Punched him right in the gut, and then I pantsed him and I gave him a wedgie, atomic wedgie, and then I like kicked him on his nose, got the bottle, and then I walked off. To that day, I still have not seen that kid. I think he learned his lesson. Actually, that's a lie because I saw him like a couple months ago. He didn't try me or anything. He shot me a look, and then he tried to hit me, but I grabbed his arm, twisted it, and I tapped him on the head. I was like, "Don't do that again, Buster!" And I fucking pushed him.
I think for once Rice is correct, you are definitely going to hell too. This is no longer a matter of heaven or hell. This is just a matter of what level of hell you are going to. You are a menace.
And you wanna know the most? You wanna know the most recent part too? So again, 2 weeks ago. This time he had a little Nerf gun. You know what I did with it?
Let me guess.
I
Shot
grabbed
him in
it,
the dick.
slammed him over the top of the head, so he looked like he was Tyler 1. Then I shot him 3,000 times. I had Nerf bullets on me because I was at the park, and these parks are where people play like Nerf wars and stuff. So I just kept on grabbing bullets, reloading, kept on like beaming him with these. I domed him like at least 5 times, and for the finishing shot, I picked him up by the shirt, slammed him against a tree, and I started to like 100 to 0 guard broke him. I guard broke him. It was so easy. He also quoted like Batman when he saw me with the Nerf. He loaded up the Nerf gun. He saw me. He was like, "Tell me, do you bleed?" And I was like, "Go fuck yourself." Then he shot me. But it was okay because I whooped him effortlessly.
Do you even
It was
bleed?
pretty.
Like, actually?
What?
Do you bleed? This is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
He
highly
actually
doubt you
asked
don't.
me if I bleeded.
At this point in time, after what I have heard, I am convinced that you do not bleed.
Yeah, he asked me if I bleed, if I was able to bleed. And I was like, no. You want to know what I fully told him? I was like, you need to get some bitches. And why you asking me if I can bleed? You little Batman fanboy, you probably got no parents, bitch. Then he started like molding. He got angry, and that's when the chaos ensued. It went on for like 30 minutes. Him trying to hit me with the gun. I was playing around with him. He had like terrible aim. So eventually, I just walked up to him. I grabbed the gun, slammed it over his face, loaded up all the bullets he misfired, started slamming him over and over again. It was pretty easy, man. I don't know what to say. This is okay. This is the end. This is the end. This is the end. I swear, this is the end. 5 days ago, I met his sister. Right? She was like, "Are you the guy that keeps on beating up my brother?" I was like, "Depends who's asking." She was like, she was like, "Yeah, I think it's you. Why do you do that?" You know, like, cause and she was like,
Be right back.
Should I keep on talking?" All right,
I am
buddy.
almost
Hey,
certain I know
buddy.
how this is gonna go down. Just keep talking, and I'm pretty sure I'll be able to hear it.
So basically, she was like, "Why the fuck do you beat up my brother so much?" And I was like, "'Cause he pisses me off." And I was like, "Yeah, he is kind of." And she was like, "Oh yeah, he is kind of annoying. But like, you don't have to do that." And I was like, "Maybe you shouldn't take my chips." And then she was like, "You need to stop." I was like, "You need to gargle my ball sack." She tried to hit me. I did not fight back. Despite me being a menace, I actually have respect for women. But yeah, just let her try and hit me. And I just pushed her and I was like, "Hop off my dick, bitch." And then I walked away.
Yeah, I just came in. I knew exactly where that was going, so I'm telling God.
Yeah, she actually fell on her knees though. No, I was so certain to make a joke right there. When I pushed her, she fell on her knees. Oh my god. It was so it would have been so funny if I did something, but you know what? I'm not that weird. So
Well, I mean, you would have gotten away with it, judging by the fact that you murked that dude's friggin' you dude. I can't speak. I'm at a loss for words. I'm at a loss for words. You beat that man up like what 4 times that you've told me?
yeah, like five that I didn't tell you because that time was a little boring. All I did was like weave his punches and like slam him in the gut, and then he like backed down. Yeah, that would have been funny. That would have not been funny if I said it on the confessional
Five
stream. So I
times,
have to
regardless.
say
You
all.
would have totally gotten away with it.
Yeah, true. But I wasn't gonna actually do it. I was just gonna like grab her head and like pretend it because like it's funny. It would have been funny.
Children, I think this is time for a
So
moment of prayer. Let me open up my Bible real quick.
so
Oh, right. I
what's
can't read.
what's my rating? What's my rating, buddy?
Rating?
Yeah, what's my rating?
Well, you made me bring out the Bible. Not just any Bible, the King James Version with golden pages, as you can see. And the red word version, which marks the work of God.
I see.
Clearly,
So is that 10 out of 10?
um, clearly, clearly there's something wrong with you.
You sure? I don't think so.
There is something wrong with you, Andy.
You sure?
Yes. You got those black Air
All
Forces
right,
on?
buddy. But I don't own a pair.
Get one. You deserve the
You know how
title.
rare they are? You know how rare black forces are, sir?
Not at all, because
Can't
I
find them anywhere.
don't pay attention to that
They
kind
are
of
very
stuff.
rare. They are very rare, sir. You can't find them in no Foot Locker. Not anymore. Foot Locker trash,
I
bro.
would assume so. Hey, Penelope. Hey. Stupid dog.
So yeah.
Don't mind me just trying to call the holy pooch over here.
You're trying to call the dog over.
The dog.
That's how goated I am, bro.
The dog.
Menace among menaces. I am the goat menace.
You for real made me call out the dog.
Yes, sir.
Shield me from this.
Yes, sir.
This has already gone to hell. Your sins cannot be redeemed, and therefore you shall be sent to hell too. Goodbye. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
What the actual heck? 5 times, chat! 5! In succession! Okay, can I go? Yes, Skull Curb, you can go. I'm gonna... What do you mean you can't hear... Hold on. Can you hear me better now? Oh my fucking god. Chicken. Y'all watch my chicken real quick. I'm getting me a drink. How do you guys? A tiki punch. Alright, so Skull, Twitch chat. What is going on? It wasn't even just stealing chips. Dude, we get it. We have the VOD recording. You can tell us the story later. It's already being recorded 42 minutes in. I had to move one of my speakers for it. Jesus. Yes, it is. I'm gonna need me more than just Shasta for this, man. Just be a menace. Don't give her ideas, please. She's already enough of a pain as is. Trying to take over the stream every 2 minutes. Speaking of, now's your chance. And now's your chance to get put down for your crimes. Just explaining to your brother how to be a menace. Stop. You're staring down the barrel of a gun. Cease your actions.
I'll do it.
Cease your actions before consequences ensue. I'll get the second one. Don't make me get the second one. There's the pocket. There's the pocket. I do not lack. I always keep the thing on me. Now, Skull, you were saying about the sin. Please. We must continue. It is almost an hour. We respect pronouns here, Andy. Yes, it is sister. I really should have like a separate Twitch chat module. Hold on. Let me see if I can't. No, I don't. I do not need Streamlabs for this. Where is Twitch chat? Where is Twitch chat? POV, you're trying to find Twitch chat. The inception begins. Create a dashboard. Actually, wait, why am I showing y'all this? Y'all can get my account information? Alright. Yes, Skull, you go. Just give me a minute. I'm adding in a Twitch chat module real quick. Twitch chat module confirmed.
Hello, Twitch chat.
Hello, boss baby. Alright. Now I can fix that mistake. So, what do you got to say for yourself, Skull? If y'all would like, I can put on some non-copyrighted music. Bryce, all Nintendo music is copyrighted.
Some isn't.
Okay. There we go. Alright, so you were in 3rd grade. God, I know where this is going. Nice. Let me know if y'all can hear me over the music just fine, by the way. So, 3rd grade, group of bullies. They started picking on you. God, I know where this is going. I can safely say I've been there, done that. Several times. Listen, it was the only one I could find, Andy. So Since we was in 3rd grade, it wasn't very bad. Okay. Did they call you a bitch? There. Better. What did you forget to mention? Around this time you were sort of gay. Okay. Okay, so around this time you were kind of failing, left behind, not understanding stuff. Yeah, I kind of understand where you're going. Yeah, I've been there. I've been there. Skyrim ass music. I'll get in the Amogus. Bryce, can you stop existing for a moment? Ah, god damn it. More people exist. Great. Wonderful. Maybe we'll actually get that Twitch badge. 5 people chatting at one time. So, you were saying, Skull? Oh, boy. Physical violence equals expelling, right? With the paper... Oh, no. Not the paper clip. Oh, he just stabbed him. Lame. Shut up, mister. I shot someone 100 times in the chest. God, no. The real murder weapon? Paperclip. Alright. Okay, please, guys, let him speak. I'm actually interested. I'm actually legitimately interested in his story. To an extent. I'm really not, but I'm just listening to it. You didn't just stab him? That implies that there is more. What else did you do to this poor man? The real murder weapon? Paperclip. As I said, paperclip. Andy, please shut up. Continue, Skull. No, screw off. Okay. Continue, please. Let him finish the story, please. Only a week? Bro, what happened to the education system then? No. I did something kind of similar when I was in 3rd grade back in, I want to say 2010. I was around for 9/11, I know that. I don't remember much of it, but I remember some of it. You can guys call me a 9/11 vet, but whatever. I was doing similar at my place, yeah? I was doing pretty similar. I called some kids some names, and I got expelled. To my memory. Which isn't that bad, but memory... The brain. You know what I mean? I got expelled for doing something a little better than what Skull did. What happened to the education system? We do not talk about the fact that it was actually in 2001 and not 2011. Totally did not just think that it was not the September 11th of 2011. Totally did not. But just in case, I'm gonna go look it up real quick to prove I'm right. I thought it was 2012. I love how I'm just straight up Googling 9/11 date live on stream. See? I was correct. I was correct. I will always be correct. There is no fighting this battle, for it is already won in my favor. I totally did not use inspect element. It happened in 2011. Rice. Please let the dog out. She is screaming at me. So, what's the plan now?
I think you should be a CNT stoic.
Anybody else like to confess anything before I move on? No, I'm not loading this or anything. I'm just like, I like this mini barrel. I'm doing that.
Next time you leave it, we'll get this.
That's what it says in the top right. Dude, I have a horrible memory, and even I can see right up there, that it says you get 2. Andy is the exception because he's Andy. Shut up, Rice, you don't count. You genuinely do not count. Shut up, Rice. You know, hold on. Y'all about to witness an assassination. What happened while you were like 4 or 5? Stream broken. Ah, the camera broke. I blame this on you, Rice. How did you walk all the way to the local pool as a child? Can y'all please shut up for a moment so that way he can tell his story? We're about to move on from this part of the stream anyway. It's been almost an hour. Long story, by the way, Skull. I'll tell you later. Am I just gonna be known for that now? Whatever. Dear God. This definitely does not count, actually. Skull, this really just doesn't count as a sin. This is just you being a child as a child. This isn't even interesting. Like, I'm dead ass about to yawn. Y'all want him back so badly, hold on. I think I still have him in my gallery. I don't want to pick up the phone. I don't know if the Discord tab is muted or not. All right, you are once again live with Father Groovington.
Hello, Father. Glad to have you back, Father. Oh my god, dude. Okay. It's another school story. This is my first story. A school story. You love school stories, don't you, Father? You love my school story. Okay, I'll get on with it. So basically, after fourth period, but before lunch, we had this little thing called advisory. I think you have it too, but it's whatever. Basically, we just talk about random stuff, I guess. I don't even know what it was about, but we had it. Anyways, I sat next to this one little Mexican guy, right? And so, and so, I would rob him of his AirPod Pros, and I would use them, and I'd replace them with another pair to make him think he was listening to music. So basically, it was mismatched AirPods. I would do this every day. You- I barely even knew where his were. I took his headphones, mixed them with someone else. Now someone else got another mix, yada 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 yada. Until basically the entire grade had mix match AirPods, except for me, obviously. So, so basically, each time anybody wanted to listen to music, they would not be hearing their own music. They'd be hearing someone else's. Then at the last day of school, I'd be like, guys, you gotta give your AirPods back. You gotta give your AirPods back. And only one person knew that I was doing this. It was a it was a dude that
How
was sitting
far
next
in
to me
hell do
that
you
I
wish to
studied
go
with. He was
down?
like, bro, when do I get my AirPods back? I gave them back to him. Oh, whew, who knows? That was my second story. I mean, that was my first story. It was a bit tame.
Genuinely, how
But
far in hell do
but
you
that
wish
was
to
just to
go
prepare
down?
you. But that was just to prepare you for the second story. Are you ready?
No.
Are you ready? Who gives a shit? Anyways, forgive me, Daddy. I have sinned.
So have I, because I accidentally timed out someone and I don't know how to undo it. Help.
Oh.
Oops. Oh, there's a button for it. Okay.
All right, are you ready?
Yes. Sure.
This is a story that takes place within a. This takes place within a mall. Okay, so I have two malls that are relatively near me. One is closer than the other, so basically I go to that one. And so essentially, I was stuff because there's a bunch of like other stores where you can buy stuff.
All right.
There, and I see this pair of black horses, and I stare at them,
Oh lord.
and I'm like a bit young at the time, and I'm like, oh, whoa, buddy, you can't afford those. And I didn't even answer. I was like, okay. 2 days later, they didn't even realize that it was gone.
You stole them?
I Baby, you know what I did to them? Fucking trashed them. I like cut them in half, threw them in mud, put them in the dumpster, let the snake in my cousin's backyard eat them, and then like
Someone out there is cursing to God because of you. I just hope you know that.
and I put them back, right? But they were still cut, so it seemed like they were still put together, but it looked very weird. They suspected it was me, and I was like, but I can't afford them. And the forces are right at the entrance of the store, so anybody could see you like rob them. It'd be easy to rob them, but easy to get caught, essentially.
Well, stuff being at the
But
front.
this isn't the end. This isn't the end. This isn't the end. Oh no, this is not the end.
God, here we go again.
So based in that same law, doing a bunch of stuff. You know, you got to run around. Used to steal some little books. You know, from the bookstore that was right next to the GameStop. I took these books, I trashed them, cut them up, burned them,
Fucking hell.
folded the edges, cracked the spine, ripped out pages, etc., etc. And then when it came to them getting suspicious, I glue it all back together very horribly and put it back on the shelf.
You are. I'm not even joking when I say this. You are one of
And
the worst human beings on the planet.
oh boy, it just gets worse. And there's a little
This
vending
isn't an
machine
I hate you
next to this.
situation. No, you are genuinely an awful person.
And basically, there's this vending machine. It's like two-sided and stuff. It's it's right next to the play area for all little kids. You know what? You know what I thought?
What the fuck did you do now?
Why don't you just? So I was like, if you were to kick it in the side in the middle, would the cans roll out from one side to the other? So that's exactly what I did. And I just kept on kicking and pushing and like beating it. So and it was shaking and stuff, but it wouldn't go down. So eventually, I just jumped up and double kicked it, and it was wobbling. And then like 10 10 sodas on each side would just like pour out, and they were shaken up like pretty bad. So I was like, what if I take all of these, start going into the stores, shaking them up more, opening them, and spraying them all over the place? So that's exactly what I did. I got little paper. I got little papers, little notepads, from like one store. I paid for them because you gotta sacrifice yourself. Pay for them, and I'd like to write free Coke, take it, free soda, or like free soda, free Sprite, free Fanta, free Coke, whatever. And and then I put them at the start or like the middle of a store, not at the end. Well, sometimes at the end, and I put the shaken up can down. I put the notepad in front of it, and and somehow all at once, all 10 cans were open somehow all at the same time because I could hear all the fizzes just. And so this is how I vandalized that place. Yeah, but the last one, the last part of this story, this is gonna be funny. It takes place in the GameStop, right next to the play area. So I go into the GameStop. I'm looking through the games, right? I'm like, good lord, these shits are overpriced. And there's a little display switch. There's a switch display, little sample switch you can play on, right? So I was like, just play on the Switch because I don't have any money to buy any of this shit. So I go to the Switch display to look at a few of the games. There was one game I was getting mad at. I don't remember which game. I think it was like Sonic Racing or some shit. And like I kept on like shaking around the Joy Cons and stuff, right? I ripped it out of the wire, and it had horrible drip to the point that the joystick was bent all the way to the side, and you couldn't pull it back. That's how badly I trashed the controller. And I just like put it back, and I used the other controllers, right? Same thing happens, different game, but this time the Joy Cons are battered up worse.
What is
You can literally see the wires.
what is wrong with
pulled out
society these days?
from the section. The wires pulled out of the section. And I was like, holy shit! I put them back in, I put them back in with a little, the little like extensions. You the little extensions, or you can like make it a little like the little like chain thing where you put it around your wrist so it doesn't like fly out off your hand. Yeah, so I just put those back on them, make it seem like I didn't do anything, and I just whistled and walked out. As if I didn't do anything. As if I didn't
What
do
is
anything.
wrong with people? What is wrong with you in particular? This isn't.
So,
I regret
so
streaming
Groovy.
for once in my life, but
So
if
Groovy.
y'all could see me, y'all would see I got the gun right up to my head. I am fixing a Kurt Cobain. Oh right, I can't. It's a Nerf gun.
Oh, so so what do you rate? What do you rate the stories this time around?
You are literally going to hell and nothing can save you.
I'm going to
This is
the
completely
farthest circle.
irredeemable
Am
at
I?
this point.
I'm gonna become the Doom Slayer. I'm gonna fucking kill
What you
all
are
the
is
evil
the
demons down there.
embodiment of the devil himself. Regardless, I wish you luck on your trip to hell.
Alright, thank you for your time, buddy. Anyway,
I now remember why I don't stream all that often. Twitch chat, allow me to present you something. $17,000, and they're still going. I'm getting the second. Nah, y'all can't even see the second gun. I have two. Did you block me? I can't DM you. Are you going to spam ours? You shut the fuck up. Genuinely shut the fuck up. You didn't do that. I know you didn't do that, but two other people are doing it right now. And considering you came with them, I'm just saying, you're acting kind of sussy, dead ass. You're acting kind of sussy here, Walt. What do you mean there? Oh my god. Andrew, there is clearly something wrong with you. Give me a moment. That's Twitch chat. Y'all sit up there and just chill for a minute. You grabbed them and vandalized the GameStop. Dear God. This is not Giga Chad Andy. This is Andy being the devil for about an hour and 20 minutes. There, I have you both unblocked. thousands upon thousands of R's. This was a horrible mistake. I'm gonna be dead on with y'all. Great, we're getting another text confession. Alright. I'm gonna hold on. There we go. That is surprisingly tame, considering everything that's happened so far. That's on the more tame side of things. You're literally just balling. You're literally just balling with a piece of crap. I do not think there is much more to add other than that you are balling with literal feces. That's what I'm saying. So, yes, I think you are the first person that can actually be... As I was saying, I think you are the first person in this stream, and probably the last, to actually be redeemed for their sins. So, congratulations, you have earned the special first sticker. Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're almost at 10 You shat on the carpet 4 times. Should I rename this stream to just Andy tells us about his life? Deadass, what is wrong with y'all? I'm honestly uncertain if what we have done so far, this hour and basically 30 minutes of ruining my existence, is enough. But I am pretty... One moment. So the king decrees, so it shall be done. Hi, Mac. Glad to see you again. Twitch chat is now gone. This is gone. Everything is gone. You are left with a ceaseless void. Check stream chat. Check the stream. I should actually probably delete this. Let the window capture the text. No, wait, hold on. Image. I'm just going to put an image where the Discord usually was. Me. It me. It tiny me. Tiny me sit here. We have basically reached the hour and 25-minute mark. At this point, I'm just going to call it quits. This was a good run, everybody. But it is clear I was not ready for this. Thank you guys very much. And I'll see y'all later.